Hello. Today is Friday, March 15th, 2024. This is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. And currently in this area of Kentucky, the high today will be 61 degrees. And right now it is sitting at 61 degrees and feels like 60. As far as the weather is concerned, parts of Colorado got 3 feet of snow. In this area today, showers are possible. Again, highs in the low 60s and lows in the upper 30s. And this rain is possible will be around 7 a.m. Sunrise, 7:48 a.m. today, and sunset, 7:45 p.m. The wind today will be around 9 miles per hour, and the AQI is good at 31. As I said, today is Friday, March 15th, 2024. This is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. And if you're watching this sideshow on Facebook and Instagram, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Talk about it on WhatsApp. If you're watching the sideshow on YouTube, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And the sideshow coffee cup, black 11-ounce ceramic, dishwasher safe, good for all beverages hot and cold. Also, a conversation piece sitting on the mantle or some shelf where people can see it and ask, where did you get that from? Buy from me for $17 plus shipping and handling. Pay me through Cash App, $TR Parker 1. Sideshow coffee cup. Well, we're heading into the weekend, Friday, March 15th, 2024. News. Starting with jury reaches verdict in Lexington murder trial. A jury has reached a verdict in the Lexington murder trial. A jury found 41-year-old Benjamin Call guilty of the 2021 murder of John Ty Abner. Call was charged with murder after police found Abner unresponsive and covered in blood in the Victorian Square parking garage. Representative Pamela Stevenson talks about House Bill 2, which would give Kentucky voters the choice of amending the state constitution to allow taxpayer dollars to go to non-public schools, such as charter and private schools. Connecticut woman inadvertently slept with her half-brother while unaware of her 23 siblings, as her half-sister says their sperm donor dad showed no remorse when she confronted him. Hill is among at least 23 people who say they were conceived using the sperm of a married Dr. Burton Caldwell, without their parents' knowledge. Cases in Connecticut, Indiana, and Kentucky have been added to more than 30 doctors around the country who have been caught or accused of covertly using their own sperm to impregnate their patients. Connections were discovered by 23andMe. A Netflix documentary about Dr. Marvin Usman prompted 2 members of Congress to co-author the first federal bill outlawing fertility fraud. Chad Ochocinco Johnson's frugal living helped him save over 80% of his NFL salary en route to current net worth of $15 million. Rumors and gossip. LeBron James' divorce rumors surfaced amid viral video showing off alleged energy shift. Ariana Grande asked fans not to send hateful messages after being called a homewrecker for relationship with Ethan Slater. Ariana Grande took it to Instagram. I just wanted to say anyone that is sending hateful messages to the people in my life based on your interpretations of this album is not supporting me and is absolutely doing the polar opposite of what I would encourage, and is also entirely misinterpreting the intention behind the music. Blue Ivy receives heartwarming letter from grandfather Matthew Knowles. You will continue to astound us all. Whoopi Goldberg says she chose her career over her child because the opportunity for success would never happen again. The topic of discussion was about whether women can have both success in their careers and in motherhood at the same time. The discussion was sparked by comments made by UK singer Lily Allen on the Radio Times podcast. Goldberg, who became a mother to her only child, Alex Martin, in 1973 when she was 18 years old, said she always traveled with her daughter when she went on tour. Martin would sit in the theater with her. Justin Timberlake was all over Jessica Biel at Oscars after party, shares source. He seemed so happy to be there with her. The Mirror crooner has been gushing over his family life in recent interviews as he promotes his upcoming album, Everything I Thought It Was, which debuts on Friday, March 15th. Top stories. Fulton County judge says Fannie Willis disqualification ruling should be out tomorrow, which tomorrow has arrived today, Friday. Bernie Sanders tangles with reporter over question on 32-hour work week. I can yell as loud as you. DeSantis sending officers, aircraft, ships to southern Florida to curb potential wave of Haiti immigrants. Permanently barred? No. Donald Trump reaches out to wealthy Nikki Haley donors. Swimmers, other athletes sue NCAA over transgender policies. Trump vows he will never do anything to Social Security after cutting comment. Russians vote in an election that Putin will win, but the Kremlin is looking for a landslide victory. Pierce Brosnan pleads guilty in Yellowstone case, admits he stepped off trail in National Park thermal area. Donald Trump's lawyers clash with prosecutors over proposals to dismiss charges he hoarded classified records. The economy was just hit with a 1-2 punch of bad data. The jab, rising producer prices. The cross, weak retail sales. And since we had mentioned LeBron James, notice how social media likes to ride the wave and create some of their own. I thought this article, especially on a Friday, would be suiting. Take advantage of the information provided. It's entitled, Rachel Nichols on Jeannie Buss placing her head on LeBron James' shoulder. Smart man, he wants the max. As follows. Jeannie Buss caused a social media firestorm last week with her actions when she was seated courtside with LeBron James. Buss and Linda Rambis were all over LeBron, with the Los Angeles Lakers governor even placing her head on his shoulders. That's what really made me inquire the word governor, but actually talking about being the head, if not owner, of Los Angeles Lakers. Rachel Nichols commented on the whole situation during an appearance on Undisputed. Rachel Nichols, smart man, LeBron. He's about to go into a summer where he's trying to negotiate a new contract. He wants the max. He wants $54 million a year for 3 years until he's 42 years old. And look, the Lakers have a history of overpaying Asian superstars that they feel loyal to, but still a little snoozing doesn't hurt. Nichols stated LeBron was putting himself in a position to get a big deal by saying and doing all the right things. Rachel Nichols, as for the Jeannie Buss part of the equation, I don't have an issue with most of the jokes that went across the internet. Most of them were in bounds. She's tough. It's fine. Nichols did, however, take issue with Antonio Brown posting an inappropriate picture of James, Buss, and Rambis. While co-hosts Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson suggested that Brown isn't someone worth paying attention to, she felt his words still hold weight as he is a former Super Bowl champion. Nichols added that if given another chance, Buss would have acted differently in that moment. I believe so as well. She couldn't have imagined that something she did in the spur of the moment would have blown up the way it did. An NBA fan revealed that James was just wishing Buss and Rambis a happy International Women's Day in that viral clip. She went a little bit overboard in response and probably does regret it. On Nicholas's point regarding James' contract, he can opt out of his $51.4 million player option for 2024-2025 to become a free agent this summer. Brian Woodhurst had reported that LeBron wants a contract worth over $100 million from the Lakers. Woodhurst states James desires a bigger deal than the one he is currently on, and is up to the Lakers on whether they want to pay him $60-odd million when he's 42 years old. If that is indeed what his demand would be, I think the Lakers would agree to it. Nicholas brought up the Lakers being willing to overpay for Asian stars, and James is still playing at a high level too. In his 21st season, the 39-year-old has put up impressive averages of 25.3 points, 7.1 rebounds, 8.0 assists, 1.2 steals, and 0.6 blocks per per game. Bill Simmons believes the Lakers will not win a title if James gets a $50 million contract. While James reportedly wants that big payday, Bill Simmons thinks it isn't something he should desire. Simmons claims the Lakers will not win a title if James takes a $50 million contract. If he wants to win another title and he takes like $50 million a year when Davis is already making $50 million a year, it basically means they're not going to win another title and he's going to be stuck at 4. That's it. Anthony Davis signed a 3-year, $186 million extension last year, which kicks in for the 25-26 season. It certainly wouldn't be ideal to have 2 players taking up over $100 million of your cap space, but it's hard to see James being willing to take a significant pay cut. LeBron James is worth over $1.76 billion in latest estimations. Well, that kind of clears up any questions I may have had in regards to LeBron James. Happy Women's International Day during Women's History Month. That's it. Hashtag